Attention all units. Attention all units.
In between the lines, the real stories hide from the city streets to the blacktop beats. Want to testify to discover why life behind the badge, castle and cage, man.
0 Foxtrot Golf, FM, Police Fraud Radio. All units, report in.
Castle here, ready for patrol. How you doing, Cage?
Ready to do it. Locked and loaded.
This is some audio from a traffic stop. You know, sometimes we have a tendency to fumble our words.
Right.
No matter the experience level, especially as a young officer on the street.
Mm-hmm. I look forward to doing it every day. I know what's going to happen.
But you screw it up a lot in the beginning.
Yeah.
And you don't know what in the world to say. And you're like, dang, why did I say that? Right?
Yeah.
So now this particular trooper is experienced. May not be able to tell it.
Oh, no.
About what you're getting ready to hear. But we've all been there. It's something that happens.
Yep.
Right? So we start off with...
Ease up, man. Don't give me no attitude.
Somebody's not being cooperative, apparently. We're gonna go ahead and nickname this trooper as Trooper David Charles.
David Charles
for the time being.
David Charles.
The anonymous Trooper David Charles. I believe Trooper Charles has a little bit more to say.
I mean, what's the reason for your driving mannerism?
Driving mannerism.
Driving mannerism.
I mean, what's the reason for your driving mannerism?
Fumbling and OODA-looping those words, right?
Just pulling stuff out the basket. Pulling it out the basket.
Yep. Well, I've got something for you actually on that.
OODA-looping.
You know when you're trying to find that shirt to go to the gym and you're just reaching and whatever comes up, you're like, I'll take it. That's David Charles.
OODA-looping.
He's OODA-looping it, yep.
I'm not OODA-looping this all night long.
Well, apparently not. Apparently not. He's not doing it.
Not all night long. Just part
of the night.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, this is just some audio from a traffic stop that Trooper David Charles was involved in.
I'm a trooper. We just deal with traffic.
Just
traffic.
I'm a trooper. We just deal with traffic. So, you know.
I mean, that explains it all, right?
The emphasis on traffic. Just traffic. I don't want to hear none of your OODA-looping mess all night.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the made it a lot better.
Yeah. Traffic.
All right. So again, Trooper David Charles is somebody who we kind of know, and again, we're remaining anonymous for all the parties involved here.
For just for his family's sake.
We want to have a little bit of fun in recognizing how sometimes we say stupid things.
Yeah, we just don't want to embarrass his family. That's all.
Yeah, we don't want to embarrass his family. Him, not so much.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
you can file a complaint, sir.
If you want,
file it all day because we're not going to OODA-loop this all night.
There is more, right? There's absolutely a little bit more here that he's got to say.
I'm in full control, sir.
Now, when you say that, do you think you're in control if you have to remind somebody?
Yeah.
Do you think this particular trooper is?
I'm in full control, sir.
I'm pretty sure that person asked them were they in control. And his response
I'm in full control, sir.
I'm in full control.
Sounds highly suspicious, right?
Or it could have been his conscience. His conscience was saying, "You're losing it. You're losing." He's just speaking out loud. I'm in full control. I'm not OODA-looping this.
Not OODA-looping it. In control, and on top of that,
the bottom line is, look, I'm a peaceful person.
Hey, you're messing with my feng shui right now, sir. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. 13 years, nah, I've never been that bad.
Okay, let me document that.
I've had my moments.
As we fumble way through this and a traffic stop, you know, there's all kinds of maybe a little bit more excited things that happen. You know, somebody's not quite being so cooperative. And if you know Trooper David Charles, or there's other officers, deputies that get emotional and get a little overboard.
I'm gonna call some more units too.
They're gonna call some more units.
Some more units.
Stand by. More units are on the way. But now, if you're gonna threaten somebody with calling for some more units,
Now, I'm not saying I'm some badass, but I've been trained.
that doesn't need to come out of your mouth.
No, I'm not the baddest, but I've trained. I've trained with Steven Seagal several times.
You full of shit too.
And there it is.
There it is,
For all you listeners out there, that is the legendary Trooper David Charles in this incident. Within our world where Cage and myself, Castle, reside, that is a legendary sentence fragment that we have been laughing about for quite some time.
You've asked for it, and here it is, finally.
Bam!
I mean, that introduces itself during this traffic stop. I mean, now how...
Where does that come in at?
Bam!
You know what? I know when it came in. When they asked how much it cost, and he showed it to him. Bam!
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 Bam.
Well, Trooper David Charles, how much is this going to cost me? Bam! As you moonwalk back to your car.
Nice. Yes. Just slide. You got to hold on to your gun belt.
Well, you hike it up first.
Yeah, you got to pull up your pants, you know,
and then you moonwalk back.
and slide backwards.
Damn.
That's right. So the BAM introduces itself. But again, that's definitely excited. He's excited. And if you know Trooper David Charles,
You're gonna get tased!
now you can hear it in his voice.
You're gonna get tased!
Wait, hold on. What's that little part at the end? Listen at the very, very end. Listen.
You're gonna get tased!
What was that?
And I guess in the end,
He was getting ready to get electrocuted.
Electrocuted. The legendary David Charles, Trooper David Charles, who deals with nothing but traffic.
all right, we are going to roll into a quick break. So we will see you on the other side.
We're out.
0 Foxtrot Golf, FM, Police Fraud Radio.
Have you ever been injured in a car crash? Assaulted with a knife, a gun, bloodied, and confused? Then you get taken by paramedics an ambulance. Given a bill you're not going to pay. Call me. Dick Richards, attorney at fraud. 555-432-0101.
0 Foxtrot Golf, FM, Police Fraud Radio. All units, report in.
Cages 1023 on scene.
Castle on the scene. I want to thank you and also not thank you. I'm not sure what the right word is there. You tried to help me out the other day. We were working together. You tried.
I tried.
You tried to help me out.
I did help you.
Well, that was useless help at the end. But
You're a
however,
hero.
hold on, that's 7 hours later.
Yeah.
Let's get back to you initially. Let's tell the audience how you initially decided on a Monday. School's out for the summer.
Right.
So
Right.
since school's out, it's been a little slower.
Yep.
A little slower, especially
slower.
on a Monday morning. So let's tell the audience, just walking into that, where you decided to help me out on that Monday morning.
Well, let's just say first off, man, you're gonna get a medal for your bravery, and it's the hangover from the 4th. You know, it was the July 4th weekend.
Still,
Monday morning was the hangover. All right, so basically
that's a great. That's yes. The hangover. So how many days late? That's
Thursday
3,
was the
4,
4th.
5 days later.
Yeah, in Oldham country,
In Oldham country, still a hangover.
still a hangover.
Nice.
I mean, because
Great.
the 4th was on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday is where you really get down because you got to go back to work on Monday.
Dreading it.
So let's just go all in, baby.
Dreading it.
It's 11 o'clock. I got 1 hour until Monday morning. Let's do it. Pass the benzos and the heroin.
Suck
Let's
it
get
down, shoot it up, and roll.
Suck it down and shoot it up. Let's go, baby. All right, so early calls between 4 a.m., 6 a.m. You get the option pretty much, hey, am I going to come out? Am I going to take my chances and get called out of the bed? Me personally, I hate getting called out of the bed. Now,
But this is the area where you decided to try and
be proactive.
be proactive.
Yes,
And
because
looking out for me. I'm a little bit older than you.
Yeah.
I've been around a little longer, so you're
Right.
trying to look out for
the old man. Look out for the old man. You know, you brought me along, gave me some advice, some good, some bad.
Hold on. Wait. Stop right there.
Bam!
We're going to get back to that in a minute. I do want to rewind quickly. I think you just came out of training.
Oh, here we go.
We're talking a long time ago. Is it 13 years?
Yeah, let's
So we used to conduct a lot of driver's license checkpoints.
Yeah, we were really proactive then.
Super.
Yep.
Well, a lot of stuff was different.
We
back
were
then.
cleaning up the streets, man.
We were
Sweeping.
sweeping them.
That's right. Now it's
And-
more like under the rug, but anyway.
We were conducting said license check in a shady part of town near
pretty
our area of
Yeah.
operations, near our office,
Right.
our headquarters.
Yeah.
And we are conducting a. Do you have any idea where I'm going with this?
I know where we're going all the way. I'm already there.
Because this is great. So we are standing out in the middle of a long stretch of road, just outside of a residential area that leads back into a commercial area where there's some fast food restaurants, some gas stations.
I wouldn't walk down the street by myself at night. You know what I mean?
No, it's lit enough to maybe not get run over every time, but
Or robbed.
or robbed in this particular area. So we set up a couple cars, blue lights. I think did we have the orange vest back then? I think we did.
Mine looked like a skirt.
So we're gonna check license, scratch and sniff,
Scratch and sniff. Trying to get
put
the
that
numbers.
number, the DWI,
That's right.
and we're dragging them in,
Because that's what it was all about, man.
making the attorneys cash.
Christmas party. That's what it was about.
Bam!
Bam, baby.
That's it. And you were a younger, inexperienced trooper at the time.
Ready to get it. Anything. Let's do it.
Well, you were ready to get it.
Ready to get it.
And the next thing that we do know, as we stood there with the blue lights on and dressed up like a big Halloween party, flashing strobe lights everywhere, a car approached.
A vehicle operated by a driver.
Make a right-hand turn. As we are looking at them, they're turning to our left, but they're making a right-hand turn. So again, looking down the road, they're going to our left. They're making a right turn.
In a driveway. Yes.
I do remember where that driveway was. There was a fence.
Yep. The fence is very important in the
Fence
story.
comes first.
Yes.
Then driveway. Car enters onto top of that driveway and is pulling from our right to our left up to the house.
Yep. Yep.
Now, traditionally, you said this was a what kind of side of town?
Sketchy. We'll say it's
A
sketchy.
little sketchy.
Yeah. I wouldn't walk down that street at night by myself.
On top of that, known to jump and run.
Yeah.
Jump and run. We pretty much yelled at you and said, "Go get him!
Go get him.
Go.
Go.
Go get him!"
You ever heard a chain pop on a pit bull and it's just pretty much he's gone? You ain't no coming back. That's pretty much it.
Like,
Bam!
Bam!
yeah, gone.
Like clink, he's gone. You can't get him back. I was out.
Shoo!
That's it.
That's kind of what I saw. That's kind of what I saw. So I see you run.
Yep.
High speed, a
Gone.
lot younger.
Yep. Faster.
Shoo!
Right.
All I could think was, I'm going to be a hero. Unmarked, here I come.
There you go. You now approach standard size chain link fence.
Pole pad ready.
The fence is an obstacle. I don't remember exactly at what point the person got out.
Didn't get out.
And I remember you stopped for a second and looked at me.
Yeah.
And I said, "Get over.
Get over it.
Get over.
Shoo.
Get
Yeah.
over the fence."
It was kind of like I needed that head nod from the older brother, and you were like, go get him. I was out. Shoo.
I was ready.
I was ready.
I was ready.
You go ahead and try to close off this story.
Pretty much it was like the yard was, I feel like I was running the length of a football field. Freaking kickoff turn, I got the ball, I'm going, nobody's hitting me, I'm going for the touchdown. Can't nobody stop me. And it's like I can hear you behind me, and I'm going. I see the car, I see said driver in the car trying to duck our license check. The nerve of them to duck our license check, like the audacity. How do you
Trying to evade
the law?
Evade law enforcement officials
That's
from
right.
conducting a proper driver's license checkpoint.
I took an oath to clean up these streets.
I was ready.
I was ready. I'm running up to the car,
Shoo!
run up to the car, open the door, and I hear this voice, "Get her out. Get her out." Next thing I know, armbar, she's coming out of the car, face down in her driveway. Little did I know it was her driveway at the time.
Okay, let me document that.
It's a her.
A female.
It's a
What
female.
else can you describe?
Young Caucasian female, alone. I think I seen some textbooks or something. I don't know. It was like, evading.
So no fight from
No.
Bam!
armbar.
That's right.
So
no resistance.
She's been extracted.
She's been extracted from
Fully
the vehicle.
body completely extracted and
Proned out on the ground.
okay.
You know
Okay,
what I
good.
mean? She's on the ground because she tried to evade us, So she's on the ground trying to get the handcuffs on her. I'm fumbling at that point because I'm pretty new, but I knew I was getting a medal for this one. Next thing I know, all I hear is, wait, guys, that's my daughter. Please stop. I know that you guys are out here all the time doing this checkpoint. We see you all the time. We thank you for your service. Please, that's my daughter. She's coming home from college.
Now that's kind of the part that I remember.
Yeah.
Where did that person come from?
The dad came out the house.
Come out the house.
Come out the house,
I,
man.
I couldn't quite remember that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were like, it was the fog of war. We were just clouded, just mind just gone. Because we knew we had
An intoxicated driver
Intoxicated
attempting
driver.
to evade
The
our
checkpoint.
driver's license
the
checkpoint.
nerve on our highway, the nerve. So yeah, she was coming home from college, and she basically was going home to mom and pops, and we welcomed her the good old fashioned way. Welcome home. Hope you're doing well in your studies.
Welcome home. I would like to say first about myself in leading you in that event, into that situation,
Right.
into that fray.
The bottom line is, look, I'm a peaceful person.
Right. So but what I appreciate so many years back, over a decade ago, is your instant willingness to
Bam!
right,
That's right.
and you did exactly in a
Shoo!
like you were told to do.
Hey,
Go get it.
go get it.
You did. You armbarred a girl into the dirt from out of the car, and her dad yelled at us.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, now we're the children.
Yeah. Now we just stopped.
Because now, because of what he said, we realized, uh-oh,
We done fudged up.
not quite violating somebody's constitutional rights. But pretty darn close.
Pretty darn
close.
You know, she's probably still stunned by the concrete in the chin. The funniest part of that was we just stand her up, brush her off. We shake the man's hand. He appreciated us for the hard work that we did and our service. I think I picked her books up. I remember picking up a textbook.
I think I think I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
So in this instance, it turned out pretty good.
You can file a complaint, sir.
There was no need for the complaint. There was no need.
No.
We did. They understood that we were members of the local law enforcement team trying to clean up their street. As a matter of fact, their street.
Now it's their street. It's no longer our street. After you make a mistake like that, we give it back to the people. It's yours. You can have it. Bam.
Yep. You can have it back. So I don't remember anything about what we were talking about. We're going to quickly jump into a break.
0 Foxtrot Golf, FM, Police Fraud Radio.
Have you ever been injured in a car crash? Assaulted with a knife? A gun? Bloodied and confused? Then you get taken by paramedics and ambulance. Given a bill you're not going to pay. Call me. Dick Richards, attorney at fraud. 555-432-0101.
0 Foxtrot Golf, FM, Police Fraud Radio. All units, report in.
I'm here. Ain't going nowhere.
Cage. Castle's back on the scene as well.
I'm probably a little more laid back than Castle.
Well, that's another.
That's a whole nother topic.
show. That's a whole nother show.
Whole nother show. Whole nother from your mother.
So we completely got derailed. We got pushed aside from our initial my wanting to thank you.
Oh man, no problem.
And then retract my thank you.
No problem.
So Cage decided one morning to take this past Monday, the Monday after the 4th, to take early calls for me. I anticipated having early calls, anticipated my phone ringing.
Well, at least you were ready.
Well, it rang.
Oh, yeah.
Before. Our early call system starts at 4 a.m., and we're usually scheduled to come out at 6.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you decided upon yourself to
Be
grant
proactive.
yourself the power.
That's right.
To come out at 4.
Cleaning the streets up.
So what about 20, 25 minutes in, you got...
Bam!
Bam!
Now, you did help me out here because I was still asleep.
Oh, yeah, you were gone.
At 4, roughly 25 a.m.
So let's go ahead and just make one thing clear. It was my day off. I wasn't even supposed to be working.
That's the part that I want to let my thank you stick to you. Because, yes, at 4:25, because you didn't want to be up.
Didn't want to be
and
up.
doing what you described to me, I didn't really, that wasn't what I wanted to do that morning.
Right.
I wanted to just check on and do nothing, drive around and enjoy the trees.
Yeah, drive around. That's right. Slow footing.
Burning rubber off the tires.
That's right. Slow footing it. You know what I mean? Slow footing it.
So, 4:25, you get what kind of call?
Not a call on the radio, but a call on my cell phone, which is more aggravating than anything because I'm thinking, I'm checked on. I'm already checked on. Why are you calling my cell phone? And all I hear is, hey, Cage, basically what we see here is, and I'm standing there like, get on with it. I already know why you're calling me. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't put sprinkles on it.
Because
The bottom line is, look, I'm a peaceful person.
That's right. And I'm in my Zen mode at 4:25 a.m. So just go ahead and tell it to me. PI, overturned vehicle.
Personal injury,
overturned.
Vehicle on its roof or somewhere not on its wheels.
I mean, what's the reason for your driving mannerism?
Well, you're right. It was on its roof, blocking somebody's driveway. Possible 1055. Awesome.
Intoxicated driver.
Said
just like with a piece of ice in my mouth, intoxicated driver. That worked out perfectly.
Awesome. So, I had planned on slow footing it that morning, but still being proactive, but just not being fast. Anyway, 4:50-ish maybe. No. I think I moved a little bit faster. So 4:25, I got the call.
Do you really want to announce a 35-minute response?
Okay, let me document that.
No. Well, hold on, man.
Ease up, man. Don't give me no attitude.
Be honest about this thing. All right, so let's just say 4:38 on the dot. I was walking out the door,
Sounds a lot better.
Yeah, that's right. Let's shave this back. Anyway, driving. There's a bridge that goes over 85. Pretty much you're entering Odom country at this time.
The audience doesn't know about Odom country quite yet, so that will be in the future.
That will be discussed.
Entering the bridge
to Odom country.
like the Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah.
But there's no Alice. There's no Wonderland.
No.
It's just Odom.
Just Odom country. There's a sign there that says, welcome to Odom country. And, if you ever been there, you know you're there.
There's one in every county.
Yep.
There's a slice of Odom country.
That's
in
right.
Every town, city.
Everywhere. Zip code,
It don't even matter what continent.
postal code, area code, there's an Odom country.
In Russia,
You could be in Odom country.
in Bangladesh.
Kuwait, doesn't matter. The richest country, the poorest country, Brazil. There is a Odom country. Anyway, like I said, you could be there and not even realize it. And then after listening to these shows, you'll realize that you're there.
Slow down a little
Yeah.
bit. Slow down. So okay. You've entered Odom country.
Not quite yet. I'm on the bridge to Odom country. So,
Okay. I don't remember this part.
well, I haven't told it to you yet. So it's going to make you feel good. I'm crossing over 85. You know how you can look down and see 85?
Crossing over, yes, you can look down and see both sides.
I see a sea on the southbound side. I see a sea of red lights.
Okay, so we're before 5, between 4:30 a.m. and 5 a.m. No school.
No school. No.
Okay, beach vacations.
Yep.
So maybe at that time of the morning when school's in session, when people are not on summer trips,
Right.
we'll say what, a 30% traffic volume at that
yeah.
time at least.
Yeah.
On
light.
again when school's in.
Right.
So now, when school's out, we reduce that down to what, maybe 15.
At 4:30ish in the morning.
Yeah, 15%.
Yeah. You may
volume.
you may see some.
At least cuts in half.
Yeah. You see some truck tail lights or headlights or whatever, but you don't see heavy traffic.
So what do you see?
Oh, I see a sea of red lights as I'm going over the bridge to Odom country. In the far distance, I see headlights on the wrong side of the road.
You saw headlights facing you on the tail light side.
Yes.
Like the little red reflectors when
That's
you're
right.
going the
That's
wrong
right.
way. You're like, oh, this is not good.
But no, I'm not there yet. I'm still not there yet because I'm still half asleep and I'm driving. I'm like, nah. It's just somebody, they hydroplane, they're facing the wrong way. I'm going to keep on going. I got a PI to go to. Overturned vehicle in a driveway, possible 1055.
Intoxicated driver.
So I'm driving. I already passed one ambulance wide open, then a fire truck, and I'm like, nah. They're not going to that. They're transporting my driver from the scene to the hospital.
That's the big bus goes by, red lights, and that's they're transporting what you later found out is
my driver.
Suspect. Driver.
Right. I get there though, and I see an ambulance, a fire truck, and a county officer, and they're talking to said driver on the side of the road. So I'm thinking, okay, they were not that I passed. They weren't transporting anybody. So county officer hands me your license. I run them. I do some SFSTs. Standardized field sobriety tests. That's right.
So you decide to conduct these on
the roadside.
Because
I already knew I'm cleaning up the streets.
So who was in the ambulance and who were you administering the SFSTs to?
I don't know who was in that ambulance that I was passing.
Okay, I thought you said it was the suspect in the ambulance.
Well, let's fast forward. They were going to the interstate, unbeknownst to me at the time.
Gotcha. Okay, so the sea of red lights.
Right.
And the estranged set of headlights in the taillight section of the road.
Bam!
They were headed there. That's what you found out later.
Unbeknownst to me.
And on their way they went because
That's right.
that was apparently a bigger emergency at the time.
Right.
So
unbeknownst to me.
at the time.
Right. So
Okay.
I'm protecting myself here. Unbeknownst to me, I'm helping Castle. Cage is helping Castle. I'm doing great. I'm doing a good deed today. Anyway, I get the license in my hand. You know, you just kind of jump the gun and you run them as you're standing there. You know, like, let me just go ahead and run, you know, because she may have warrants. She had warrants. She had 2.
You're gonna get tased.
So this is escalated. You're SFSTing.
Yep.
You're
But she's not fully cooperating. She keeps bending over.
checking warrants, and
Yeah.
she's bending over.
She's bending
now describe that.
Okay, she's got like her left hand on her rib cage, but I'm thinking she might be hiding something, or she's so high she can't stand up.
So she's looking a little impaired. That's the reason for
Yes.
the testing.
So I'm like, hey, walk over here. Come stand over here. Come do this. Come stand there. And I'm like, why is she walking so funny? Oh yeah, she's impaired. She is out of her mind.
Well, what did she say in regards to?
I mean, what's the reason for your driving mannerism?
Because the car was flipped, right?
Somebody came over in my lane and they hit me in the ditch. Next thing I know, I'm upside down. I'm thinking initially, yeah, right, you wrecked, whatever. The car's in the driveway, still trying to do the field sobriety test. Kind of let them go at that point. I'm like, all right, she's not cooperating because she's so impaired. Well, I take my flashlight and I shine it on her feet. She's wearing $high flip-flops.
Same color, bottom straps. Like
Yeah,
all same
all
color. No,
white. You know, it was the pearl white.
the brown,
No, they weren't brown. Not yet.
not stained. From,
No, not the imprint from the
earth,
foot.
from
No,
the crust of the earth.
didn't have
And the crust of the foot, as in Odom country, can tend to happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, these were in pretty good shape. I wouldn't wear them anyway. So I looked down. Her feet are just cut up from glass, stone, rock, because she took a tumble. Come to find out, I think she had fractured ribs from the tumble. You know, that's why she couldn't stand up straight. That's fast forwarding, and found that out at the jail. So now I realize she got warrants. Click, handcuffs on, because I figure out if she's really impaired or what she's impaired on at the jail. We'll do that later.
You established proper evidence,
That's right.
reasonable suspicions,
Mm-hmm.
impaired, handcuffs are on,
Right.
and you are en route now.
Well, I'm not en route yet. She's in cuffs. 2 confirmed warrants. So I've already arrested her for something.
Well, and the important fact here, this is a little sound that we are going to refer back to from Trooper David Charles. I mean, because at some point
I got a record coming.
that happens, right?
Yeah.
You didn't even know that one was there.
Didn't even know it was there. Yep.
Okay, so yeah, the wrecker. Now go ahead.
The wrecker's on his way. She's sitting in the seat. Yada, yada, yada. Now I'm thinking in my head, what was that I seen on the interstate?
So you have a little moment.
That's right.
Okay.
The firemen and the EMS that were on scene with me, they like, we got to go. And I'm thinking, don't go. I need you here. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Like, don't say it ain't so. Say it ain't so what I'm thinking is going on the interstate.
Did they mention that part yet?
Yeah, 1050 PI, wrong way driver, I-85 southbound, driving northbound in the southbound lanes, head on with a tractor trailer.
Which may describe the headlights that you saw on the tail light side of the interstate.
Everything is now, the dots are connecting. The truth that I tried to avoid is being thrown in my face.
So
All right.
it's now shining brightly inside of your head like
Yes.
it's shown upon your eyes when you drove by.
Yep.
Okay.
So now that comes out on the radio. My prisoner is like, oh, that sounds bad. And I'm like, you think?
Wow. Whoa, hold on. So the lady you have under arrest describes this to you as, so that sounds bad. She describes that to you.
Yeah, she said, that sounds bad. Now, mind you, we're sitting staring at her car that's upside down in her driveway. And she tells me, oh, that sounds bad. Okay. All right. So I'm like, well.
So that situation, in her mind, worse.
Far worse. So I advised, hey, you may want to call what we call the EOD, Early Officer of the Day.
Early Officer of the Day.
And he needs to make a decision on this one because I'm 1072 and
you have this lady under arrest and you're going to proceed for further testing
right
and processing of this impaired
driver
woman who post hangover.
Yeah.
4th of July.
Post hangover.
Upside down.
Yep.
Wheels to the sky.
That's right.
Nice.
Catalytic converter in plain view. You know what I mean? a junkie's dream. Anyway, so
Junkie's reality.
Staring right at a catalytic converter. So, man, I'm off track now.
You're helping me.
I'm trying to help. Next thing they know, they say, jump and run, suspect punched someone in the face running down the interstate. And they're asking for my ETA, and all I can say is 45 minutes to an hour. You better call a supervisor. But I'm still helping Castle at this time.
You full of shit, too.
There's no way.
Yeah.
For even at that time, no way 45 minutes to an hour. But you appreciate your optimism
right.
while I was still sleeping. And again, this is the thank you. This is the thank you.
Help. This is help.
This is the thank you that you decided to grant me with an early Christmas present in July.
I'm helping my buddy.
That's a thing, Christmas in July, right?
Yep.
That's a thing.
I'm helping my buddy out.
Okay,
just rest peacefully, pal. I got this. That would be like me leaving saying, "Hey, man, you get some extra Z's. I got this."
Well, those Z's quickly came to a stop at 5 a.m. Right at 5 a.m., my phone...
Well, hold on. I'm not done. Not done. I walk up to her car, and I'm like, yeah, there's no way anybody hit her. I look on the other side. Lo and behold, there is I see a white streak going all the way down the car. A harsh imprint on the side of her. I think she had a Ford Taurus or whatever.
Normally, you would never believe the 4:30, 4:25 a.m. hangover.
Nope.
Post-hangover.
4th
of July... upside down car. You've done the SFSTs. You're normally not really gonna believe that somebody ran them.
Yeah, who would do that?
I mean, yeah, what? No,
and leave,
you're lying, and then you're going to jail, and that's the end of this, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's how this usually goes. But now you're leading somewhere else here.
Or somebody came in. I swerved to avoid a deer or something like that. A dog. Yeah, and you know that dog that runs around.
Vampire dog.
So I go back to her. I said, "Tell me what happened." She says, a truck came in my lane and hit me. I hit the ditch. I flip over. I crawl out. I see taillights. And I said, "What color was the truck?" I'm thinking she's gonna say, "I don't know." She says, "Oh, it was a white truck."
Oh no!
I'm like, "Whoa." She said, "When I crawled out of the truck, I could see the tailgate, and then they just peeled off and they were out of here." I'm like, man.
So she said they did stop.
Yeah.
And then
they're gone. Yep. So I'm like, wow.
Now, in your mind, which might have been the more impaired of those two? One crashed, one didn't. But allegedly one caused the other. So in your mind, if you could think back, which one might have been the more impaired?
I'm going to say the one that left the scene. Because really, you think about it, if somebody hits somebody across the center line, why would you leave? I'm thinking, all right, well, sorry, lady, you got hit. It might have been somebody you stole from, and they're trying to take revenge on you because they knew you had warrants.
Oldham country.
Oldham country, man. Sweet justice. Now, the record's there. Fast forward, we're on our way to the jail. We cross back over the bridge out of Oldham country. I think you had just been called because they told me
5 a.m.
They told me that authority,
the first shirt,
authority
of the first shirt,
Castle was en route.
And I'm gonna call some more units too.
On the way.
Now, I'm thinking I tried to help him. There's nothing I can do at this point.
Again, this is where the thank you ends. That happened, right?
That
whole scenario right there. And I reach up. Exactly. That's a frightful sound.
Oh,
at
man.
5 a.m.
But you thought you had early calls.
Thought I had them.
Yeah. So, I mean, really.
So I wasn't really surprised, but
right.
Still, you don't want to hear it. And then I was informed that there was a wrong-way driver. And I'm already instantaneously the rage.
Oh,
that's how I feel. Wrong way driver, interstate highways.
Yep.
And then jump and run. Assault on a female. After the jump and run.
Yeah.
And I'm in my underwear.
Yep. And I'm 1072.
on the way
1072.
to the jail.
On the way to the jail. That's right.
Well, that's where the thank you ends.
Well, hold on, because we do have to go out of Oldham Country. We have to trek back across that same bridge over the interstate.
So you're trying to drag this thank you out as long as you can is what you're trying to do.
Man, look, all I know is the scene that I saw as I was looking back down.
So how did it change when you drove back across the bridge?
It was so bad. I slowed down. Me and my prisoner are looking out the window like two kids looking at Christmas, like a Christmas parade.
I want to know this. Whatever you're getting ready to say, did you laugh?
No, I did not laugh. No, I kept it professional. I didn't laugh. So she says, "Oh man, that looks bad." And I said, "Yeah, that's bad for somebody. Let's go." So we just keep driving.
God almighty.
There's no blue lights there yet. It's just red lights and the amber lamps everywhere. And still the sea of red lights. There's no traffic moving. There's nobody going around this scene. Yeah, I was just thinking, I tried to help him.
You tried.
I tried.
And you did. And I told you thank you.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome. I remember because traffic was awful. It was awful that morning. I had to get back on the interstate past the wreck. So I had to drive a little bit. I had to go out of my way. You know what I mean? Delaying me.
Like everybody else, you mean? You had to drive like everybody else. Is that what you're telling me?
Stuck in traffic because everybody's trying to avoid that route. Because Siri is saying, hey, there's a quicker way.
Waze.
Yeah. So I'm sitting in traffic trying to get back on the interstate. But yeah, man, I'm sorry, and you're welcome, or thank you. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. You're welcome. Thank you. Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas.
All right. Well, I'll finish it off like this because the story has so many parts to it. What I want the audience to know was, again, that's where the thank you end. When I stood in my underwear and I was, after answering that dreadful noise, wrong way driver, jump and run, assault on a female.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just standing there in my underwear in my bedroom.
Was the blinds open? Was the window open?
No, the curtains were pulled too. Even though the camp here at Camp Castle,
Camp was on lockdown.
There's a fortress fence built around.
Yeah.
So even if the curtains were open, but I'm opening them up now for the audience.
Yeah.
And I was standing there at my dresser, and just dread filled my body.
Hey, man, it was triple early calls. The day of the triple early calls. Everybody got a piece of that pie.
Quickly, I arrived on the scene and found myself another hangover.
Yes.
Extremely
hungover,
impaired, intoxicated, and which led to 5 hours.
Oh, my gosh.
In the hospital to get clearance.
That's right. Just to take them to the jail.
Just to be able to drive about another mile and a half down the road to book them.
Oh, man.
Indict them on some charges, a felony. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Hey, man.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
I have to go before the grand jury for you on Monday.
This is right, and I still need to give you those notes, as a matter of fact.
Those handwritten notes.
His handwritten notes, Castle and Cage.
That's right.
Written notes, the stories.
Hey, look, we just keep giving back to each other on this one.
Thank you, but no thank you.
It's like I gave to you.
Don't do it again.
You give to me.
Don't do it again, man.
What was I supposed to? I didn't call you. I just said, hey, the early officer of the day needs to make this decision.
I think that's the one part where I know you're right, but
I'm clear from this one. I'm good.
You are clear. I don't have it in me to say that. I don't have that part in me.
I'm choking on my drink right now.
I'm going to the jail. It's going to be a while.
You're going to the hospital first, pal.
Well, yeah. Well, in your case, if the roles were reversed, and if Castle crossed that bridge and saw what Cage saw,
you would have turned around and went to the interstate, huh? That's what you're telling me. That's the lie.
No. That's not. No. Now listen. Yes, you are. But no, I would have just said, "Hey, I'm taking this one in. We're going to the big concrete building downtown. We're going to walk through them doors, and I'll be on my way as soon as I can.
And I
would have
did.
left it at that.
Oh, whatever.
Yes, sir.
Whatever, man.
Absolutely. Listen. Well, I think that this is going to wrap up our show for today.
That's right.
As we end this, for Castle
And Cage.
we will see you on patrol.
We're out, baby.
Out.
Zero Foxtrot Golf, FM, Police Fraud Radio.